Welcome back, YouTube. My phone just stopped recording for absolutely no reason. At least none I can think of. It's certainly not overheated, because it's nighttime and it's cool. And I'm nowhere near out of space, so I have no idea why it stopped. That was really odd to me. I know that there's a bug in iOS that sometimes causes it to think it's out of space when it's not out of space, and I need to do a reboot for it to properly calculate the space again. But when it does that, I get a pop-up that tells me that I've run out of space. I didn't get a pop-up, just the camera app just closed for no apparent reason. Well, that's weird. The little blinkies are on saying that the ramp is metered, and obviously the ramp isn't metered. And why would it be on a Sunday evening when there's very minimal traffic? Anyway, that was weird. So, gosh, I didn't get much out in that last little video, but yeah, time and date. So it's Sunday night, August 29th. It's 8:31 p.m. and I am headed to Tempe. What I was starting to explain before my camera app so rudely cut me off is that yeah, there's often two routes to get, well, in Phoenix, the way the Phoenix area is laid out, there's usually countless routes between point A and point B, especially if point A is in Scottsdale and point B is in Tempe. But there's usually a most direct route, which is the shortest route, and then there's the fastest route. And obviously the most direct route would have been to go the direction that I went out of the parking lot, which was south on Hayden, which turns into McClintock, takes me on into Tempe. But as soon as I started to go that way, I realized that it'd definitely be quicker to backtrack and take Thomas to the Loop 101, and Loop 101 to the 60 to rural, which is out of the way. It's a little over a mile to the out of the way to the 101. It's a half mile out of the way to the 60. So you're looking at over 3 miles, 3.5 miles of backtracking. Well, actually 3 miles. It's right next to Pima and Thomas freeway is. Yeah, I'm looking at it definitely a little over 3 miles of backtracking, but I'm also driving 80 miles per hour on this freeway, and that's driving 80. That's not even, it's not driving like a bat out of hell. That's pretty normal speed for this freeway. I mean, yeah, I'm passing some people that are on the right, but as you see, I just got passed pretty steadily by somebody on the left, so I'm doing a pretty safe, flowing with traffic kind of speed for this freeway at this time of night, regardless of what the posted limit is. As I'm coming up on traffic, I've slowed down to 75. Funny thing about Arizona speed limits is the way the speed limit law is written in Arizona, and I'm familiar with this one because I've bought this ticket and won it before. There's a funny bit of circular law that actually gives judges a lot of discretion on speeding tickets here, and also gives cops a lot of discretion in speeding tickets here. But, a cop's discretion will always ultimately be decided by a judge's discretion. The law states that you should always maintain and I'm pretty sure the words are, quote, reasonable and prudent speed. So, operate your vehicle at a reasonable and prudent speed. That's not a good sound. This car's been making that sound a lot lately too, and I don't know what that is. I should look into that. So yeah, you always maintain at a reasonable and prudent speed, but it also states that absent absent other evidence, it is to be presumed that a posted speed limit is a reasonable and prudent speed. So I have got tickets for driving over the speed limit, and I've successfully argued the speed I was going is reasonable and prudent in front of a judge. So it can be done. I mean, right now I'm going less than the posted speed limit. Because of traffic, I've slowed down to 50 miles an hour. And I'm reasonably sure the posted speed limit through here is 65. Yeah, considering that I'm exiting onto the 60, personally don't think that trying to do 65 would be reasonable or prudent. Be asking for an accident. I see a bit of a gap here, so I'm gonna try to. Yeah, that guy sees a gap too. I'm running out of lane to get over it. Anyway, so yeah, for anybody who's thinking, oh my gosh, he just said he was doing 80 and that's way over the speed limit, I'm completely confident in my ability to, had I got a ticket on that, to have argued it as reasonable and prudent, and especially since I'm shooting webcam footage of it. You know, I'm going to show it like, hey, here I am, Your Honor, I'm just flowing with the speed of traffic. And as you see the guys on the left going notably faster, and guys on the right, you know, yeah, I'm going faster, but I'm, you know, safely passing them in the left lane. I feel like the officer was discriminating on me based upon the color of my skin, Your Honor, and I moved to dismiss. I would probably not use that as a defense, because that would look really stupid coming out of my mouth. But anyway, almost to the other store. Wow, and yeah, there's no way I would have made it here this quick on surface streets. It's a funny exit. To the right to McClintock, to the left gets me on the freeway. And you know, these I have no problem with these because I've lived here forever and I've pretty much memorized like damn near every freeway and ramp in the valley. But ramps like that when I'm in other cities do tend to mess me up. You know, that's why there's signage, and that's one thing I give ADOT props for, is they do have really good signage on the roads here. Like something I commented when last time I was in Houston, and I was there with my daughter, and we were both driving, is that it wasn't the size of the freeways and all the exits that messed me up when I was there. It was the what I felt was less than adequate signage. There were a lot of exits that just had very minimal signage, and some that, like, the signage, like the first time you'd actually see a sign telling you, you know, that a particular exit was for, you know, where I was going. Like, there's a sign, there's the exit. Well, shit, I missed that. You know, there wasn't much in the way of warning signs letting me know that I was coming up on it and that I would need to, you know, get over. And I find Arizona freeways are very well marked for that. You know, there's usually signs three miles out, an average 3 miles out, telling you, you know, what lanes you need to be in if you're going, you know, going somewhere. So people who do last minute lane changes here and cut over across 3 lanes of traffic just to get onto an exit, yeah, they just simply weren't paying attention. Not saying I don't ever do that myself, because occasionally I'm not paying attention, but yeah, I'm trying to just get here. I'm going northbound on Rural. That next light up ahead of me, that is Southern. Almost another location. Anyway, I'm kind of doubtful that they're going to have what I'm looking for, because that last store is the third store I've gone to this month that didn't have it. Now, I've noticed when one store is out of that product, that you know, and I typically find another store, but when I find more than 2 stores When I find two stores that don't have it, my odds aren't so great at the third one, and now I'm headed to the fourth. So, but I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. That is priority number one in my life right now. Oh. What? What? Oh, F you, Tim P. Traffic engineer's been playing with this intersection. This one used to always have leading arrows, leading left arrows, but not anymore. I still think that's the best way to get into the 99-cent only store. It's at the far end of the shopping center, which will be on my right as soon as I turn left. Not trying to turn left, even though it's not heavy traffic. There's enough traffic. I don't want to turn left in front of it. And that wasn't such a long line. That wasn't so bad. You see the store? I can kind of see it in the street. Yeah, I don't remember what used to be at this end of the strip mall, but I do know